Hello everybody. Today's assembly is about Bodhi Day and to teach you how Buddhists celebrate this very special day. This is a picture of the Bodhi tree, known as the Tree of Enlightenment. It stands next to the Mahabodhi temple in Bodh Gaya, India. The temple was built to mark the place where around 2,500 years ago a man called Siddhartha Gautama sat down to meditate, to think deeply about what it means to be alive. Siddhartha had once been a prince, but had left his rich palace to live the life of a poor holy person. Siddhartha sat underneath a tree just like this one, promising himself he would not stop meditating until he fully understood the life and had found an answer to pain and death. It is said that after meditating for 7 whole weeks, he gained the understanding and became the Buddha, which means the awakened one. Today, around 376 million people call themselves Buddhists and follow his teachings. Each year on Bodhi Day, Buddhists celebrate the moment their great teacher awoke up to the meaning of life. What are some of the other ways that faiths celebrate important days or festivals? And you can see here how Buddhist monks are celebrating, where they've lit lotus flowers and they're meditating. Let's have a look. So important days or festivals. Muslims celebrate Eid and that happens twice a year. Jewish people celebrate Hanukkah. That happens once a year. Christians celebrate Christmas and again that's once a year. Hindus celebrate Holi. They have lots of fun where they put paint all over themselves. And then Sikhs celebrate Diwali. On Bodhi Day, it's marked in Buddhist homes by meditation and by decorating a small fig tree with coloured beads and lights. Families enjoy Jakarta tales too. Stories once told by the Buddha about his past lives. Before becoming enlightened, he believed he had lived many times before, sometimes as a human, sometimes as an animal, but always learning something new about life. So I'd like you to listen and see this story about one of those Jakarta tales. It is the story of the Monkey King's sacrifice.
The Monkey King's Sacrifice. A long time ago, in a far-off land, there lived a Monkey King. The Monkey King was strong and fearless. He ruled over a tribe of monkeys, and he looked after them with great wisdom. The trees in the tropical forest where the Monkey King lived were heavy with all kinds of delicious fruit, and the best fruit of all came from the great mango tree. Its fruit was so delicious that anyone who tasted just one mango wanted to keep eating more and more. If the wrong people taste this fruit, the Monkey King told his tribe, they would do anything to get more. So he ordered the monkeys to pick all the mangoes and store them in a safe place. But one mango, the sweetest of all, remained hidden, and that night a strong wind shook it loose, and it fell into the river and was swept along into another land called the Kingdom of Humans, ruled over by a very greedy king. The king saw the mango floating in the river outside his palace and ordered his servant to cut it up to eat. And as soon as he tasted one piece, he wanted another and another. And soon the greedy king had eaten it all. We must find the tree which produced this fruit, he ordered. So the king marched his soldiers to the forest where the Monkey King and his tribe were sleeping in the great mango tree. Only one little monkey was keeping watch. "Wake up!" she cried. "Wake up!" It was too late. The soldiers surrounded the tree and the little monkey. "This tree belongs to me," declared the king, and he raised his sword above his head. Then a voice rang out. "If you harm her, you will answer to me." It was the Monkey King, and with amazing skill, he swung down from a branch and scooped up the little monkey. The king was furious. "Kill them all," he told his soldiers. High in the mango tree, the Monkey King thought fast. He tied his feet to a strong creeper and flung out his long arms and grabbed a branch of a tree on the other side of the river. Using all his strength, he made his body into a bridge across the river. "Run over my back to the other side," he said. "Quickly!" One by one, the monkeys ran across the body of their king to safety on the other side, until there was just one monkey still to cross, the little one whose life the Monkey King had saved. "I cannot go," she said. "You are in too much pain." "You must," said the Monkey King, getting weaker. "You must save yourself." Watching from below, the king of the humans was moved by what he saw. He could see that the Monkey King was dying, and he called to his soldiers. "Help him," he said. "Bring him safely down." A bed was made of the softest mosses and leaves, and the Monkey King was laid on it gently. "You are truly a great leader," the king of the humans told the Monkey King. "From now on, I shall follow your example and rule bravely and well, and all creatures will be allowed to share the fruit of the mango tree." The Monkey King was buried beneath the mango tree, and later a golden temple was built nearby in his memory.
Lots to think about with that story. The Monkey King was very brave, and he was very kind as well. Why did the Monkey King instruct the monkeys to pick all of the mangoes? That's right, he was concerned that anyone who tasted the fruit would want to take all of the mangoes, so he wanted to keep them for all the monkeys. Were the monkeys able to pick all of the mangoes? They picked most of them, however, the biggest and the sweetest mango of all remained hidden, and then that fell into the river. And why did it fall into the river? It fell into the river because it was shaken off by a large wind. A big gust of wind picked it up and shook it off, and it floated along down the river. The king, the human king, got hold of the mango and really enjoyed eating that. And what were the monkeys doing when the human king's army arrived to find out where the mango tree was with the beautifulest, sweetest mangoes? They were all asleep, weren't they? All except the little girl monkey who was trying her best to wake everybody up. And at the end of it all, what did the human king build near the mango tree? That's right, he built a golden temple in memory of the Monkey King. Because the Monkey King was a brave monkey, he was very kind as well, because he died for all of the monkeys in his pack. What do you think Buddha hoped people might learn from this story? First of all, he hoped that people would learn that kindness is free. Let's pass it on. So the Monkey King was very kind to the monkeys in his pack, and he allowed them to climb over his back, even though it hurt him and he was in a lot of pain. He saved them. But kindness is free. You can be kind by giving a smile. You can be kind by giving somebody love. You can give them food. Just being kind to somebody is so much better than anything else. Why not pass that on? He also hoped that people might learn that being greedy isn't a good thing and it can ruin your life. Being greedy hurts other people and other things. It can hurt our environment, it can hurt our friends, it can hurt our family. So it's important not to be greedy because it doesn't make you a better person. He also hoped that being a good example to others, it can inspire others to be good people. And that's why we always try to be a really positive role model. And we always expect you to have the integrity and to do the right thing. Because if you do that, other people can also learn to be a good person. Many people who are not Buddhists use meditation to calm themselves and forget everyday cares. They try to be mindful, aware of the present moment and the world around them. Shall we try a moment of mindfulness? Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and in your head, count each time you breathe out. Concentrate on counting the breaths and let all the other thoughts in your mind slip away. Are you ready? Okay, let's close our eyes and breathe in and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathe in. And out. And in. And out. And you can open your eyes now. Buddha thought that if we were kind and caring towards living things, that would make us a better person. It gives us compassion. It helps us to consider how animals and other people live and how we can take care of them. He also believed that we haven't to be greedy, and that's very important because there are lots of people around the world. You might know people that don't have anything like you have, and so it's good to share what we do have. And he thought that by following good examples, that's the best form of service. And as you know, service is one of our values in school. He thought that if we followed good examples and we set a good example, we're capable of change and of being a better person. And that's really important. If you want things to change in our world, you can be the change you wish to see in the world. You can be anything by being kind, by setting a good example and not being greedy. You would become a great person. Well, that's the end of my assembly, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed my story about the Monkey King's sacrifice. Bye.